This game is going to be a good old time. So, last episode, we'll recap a little bit. As far as I know, the Yubtubs are fully updated with the game as is, so hopefully if you watch the YouTube series, you should be totally caught up. If not, well, in any case, we're playing as Russia here in, this was a Fractal map, I think, which is why we ended up with such wonky kind of continents, which I like. Very, very fun, different kind of gameplay from a lot of the other things. These, like, very sort of snaky continents leads to a lot of additional sort of decisions and difficulty. We have gone and, last episode, we won our war. It's our second war against America, and this took, like, overall, I think we fought America, like, basically like 3 live streams, basically 3 whole live streams dedicated to this, because last week was all one war, and then the week before that was about half of it was a war, and then we had a previous one before that. Lots and lots of fighting, but we did end up conquering Washington and New York, and in a peace deal we negotiated for Boston and Cincinnati over here. So we got quite a bit of territory from them, which is important because they were very technologically ahead, especially culturally ahead. They were really kind of running away with the game because they weren't really being bothered. So we had to go and bother them a little bit, which is the reason we had to destroy Scythia along the way, or Scythia, even though they weren't really a threat. Because they'd been delayed. They were in a war for centuries against 2 other powers, and nothing was ever happening. So these guys were just sort of stalled for a really long time. They weren't going to be a threat, but I had to go through them to get to America. Meanwhile, somewhere in there, good old Queen Vicky decides to declare war on me. Seems a little bit rude, and I don't know why, but she did declare war on me. As far as I can recall, she has sent exactly one unit to me in like 15 turns of war. It was it like a catapult across the sea or something like that? So we just went pew, and killed it. Victoria is being bottlenecked in by both India over here, as well as kind of combination of Egypt plus Buenos Aires over here. So it might be difficult to get the units back and forth. Interestingly enough, if we look inside of England territory here, we have a spy. No defensive units sitting around here. So it might mean we're about to see a ton of stuff come out of the fog of war, or it could be that she doesn't have that many troops, which would be interesting. I don't believe she's in a war against anywhere else. No, just with me. So I don't know what the deal is there. Now, we do have some pretty good ships. We have battleships. We have range 3 on battleships. Very good. Well, I say battleships. We have battleship, singular, but we have 2 more about to pop out, as well as a handful of other ships kicking around. I don't believe we've got any upgrades that we can do with our existing vessels. That's not sure. Our Caravel could be upgraded to an ironclad, and I don't see any reason not to do that. We have a fair amount of money in the bank, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, here's the thing. If we do want to bring the pain to England, we have to kind of sail around this peninsula over here. I'm tempted to take this opportunity to declare war on India. Because here's the thing. For a long time, I thought maybe we'd do a cultural victory or different things like that, because it actually works out really quite nicely with the Russian Lavras, which are the replacement for the holy sites. Really good potential for a cultural victory. But it feels like... because at this point we've pissed off everyone anyway. It feels like we should just keep the steamroller train running, mixed metaphor running, and just go for a domination victory. What do you think? I haven't done one yet in Civ 6, so that might be fun to do. Russia's always been strong for its strong navy. That's true, and I mean, and England not known at all for its strong navy, clearly. So we should have dominance over the seas. Let your war awareness go down first. Well, the thing is, I don't know if it will go down while I'm at war with England, which is kind of a little annoying. So, like, if she does send some units over and we kill them, she should get war awareness and therefore be wanting to peace out. And maybe that'll be fine. Alternatively, I could take the long way around and then go, like Manchester, London, Stoke-upon-Trent, very easy targets for us. Oh, we got a new Scythian town over there. Even, okay, Birmingham's not right on the coast, so we can't take it with a ship, although we could easily get some stuff in there. There's also a possibility sneaking in here, going after Bristol, Leeds. Again, we got a mountain here, so it's actually kind of awkward to, like, run units through there. So I think it's mostly going to be the naval situation over here that we look at maybe doing. For now, I'm going to keep my units here. I'm hoping she's sending a big wave of units across the sea, and we'll just blop, 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 bombard it. She'll peace out, give us a bunch of gold and luxuries. I would be okay with that while we continue to build a modern navy and army, and also get rid of some of our war exhaustion. Because if we do check, we should have a fair amount kicking in here. Actually, war awareness is 0. Is war awareness based on the various wars? Has it all reset to 0? So because we pieced out with America, did all the war awareness go away? Oh, that changes some things. That's quite interesting. I mean, we still have crappy amenity situations in a lot of these towns, but no negative war awareness stuff. That's quite interesting. I don't know what we think about that. Hardcore Ginger with the 21-month resub. Yeah, that is a long time. Thank you very much for your support, Hardcore. Excellent. Cossack Pain Train. What should we get an Ivory Luxury? Oh, for all the... Yeah, I should get it for all the Indian elephants I'm about to slaughter. Yeah, that's true. In any case, if we are going to go to war with India, we want to pull back our troops. These guys have been sitting here forever. They got trapped in our territory a long time ago. It would be nice to just purge them from here because they're in my way. I also suspect that if we do end up killing a lot of Indian elephants in our territory, that will lead to a lot of war exhaustion for them. So that would be quite handy. So, anyway, Boston, I'll probably go and get the granary up and running. That's going to be okay. Cincinnati over here. It's actually a good question what we might build here. We could go and keep improving our lava. It's interesting the holy sites all upgrade to our unique building. Very, very cool. There's something to be said about some more defenses over here. Now, you're not bordering anyone directly. So, actually, I think what's going to happen is we're going to build a harbor right over here. It's got good adjacency, and we'll probably want to build some ships over here. I think that's an excellent way for us to start. Cincinnati's a little bit exposed if someone did go after it, but I think we'll be able to resolve that relatively soon. And yeah, we do have another sea where we can build some ships over here. Not as many targets, although who knows, you know, Greek, France, I mean, Paris is not on the shore, but maybe, you know, there's something to be said about that. So, we'll figure that out. We got trade routes, we've got peace and things like that have gone in. Yes, we need housing. Yes, we need amenities. Yes, a district is pillaged over here, which annoys me to no end. It was a very frustrating barbarian encampment over here. But we'll do what we can. So we got a lot of building. I'm okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to combine my battleships yet. Most likely, if we do start doing city bombardment, we'll have to. Just because the city strength is quite high. Battleships have a bombardment strength of 70 range attack, so we'd probably want to bring them up. At the very least, combine two of them together into, presumably, I think that's called the fleet, which would bring the strength up to 80. If we did a full armada, I think that would bring us, what, to 87 or something like that, which might be better for bombardment. It depends on spacing. With a range of 3, we might be okay with just having a bunch of bulk. And I think early on, when we're still mostly concerned with killing troops that are coming across the sea here, I think we'll make better use with multiple battleships. So we'll see. I'm going to keep building up as is, and we'll play it by ear. Making a lot of money per turn right now, getting a lot of gold. 101 gold per turn from Teddy Roosevelt. Ah! Fantastic. Lots of people asking about various games that we might play, and as usual, the answer is maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Let's just focus on what we're doing now. So we have Electricity has come in here. Does unlock the submarine, which can be a lot of fun. It's got the range bombardment strength of 75, only a range of 2 compared to the battleship, and can't be seen very easily, which is nice. Most importantly, what we've done here is we've unlocked the power plant, which I'm very excited for. Power plant gives us even more production, and it's another one of those buildings that gives the production boost to everything within 6 tiles, so I'm going to be prioritizing building a lot of those. As quickly as possible if we can. After that, I'm not sure that we need to beeline anything. I mean, we really want to get the power plants up and running. I think, yeah, we don't have any boost to anything over here, so it's not like there's anything to rush to. I think what we want to do actually is get sanitation and perhaps go into chemistry after that. Even without the research agreement, we'll unlock the research lab. Not that we have that many campuses, although we did inherit a few from America, so that's good. Okay, so I would really very much like to keep building ships. Either, you know, build the ships directly or go seaport into building ships for even more experience points, which is really good. Faster fleet and armada training is very, very, very cool. But I think it is important that I get all my power plants up and running as soon as possible. If we're not, like, on the cusp of being destroyed, I'm just going to sit here and idle and build the power plants. Broadcast center over there would give us some more art slots, which wouldn't be bad. Washington is at its housing cap, so neighborhood might be good. Aqueduct, not really going to help there as much. Money is always good. Science is always good. I mean, we have a lot of things. I think the thing to do in Washington is actually going to be to get a neighborhood up and running so we can pop the housing cap. And I'll go and build it up over here. We do need to get some builders over here to replace some of the stuff that we pillaged. But other than that, we're okay. I'm going to move out with this ironclad a bit. So India's got a lot of stuff nearby. You know, if they did declare war on me, they'd cause a lot of problems because it would tear up a lot of improvements. But other than that, I mean, we're not at all threatened. Oh, the privateers can be upgraded. Oh, privateers upgrade to submarines. Oh, shit, you're level 2. Yeah, let's upgrade you. And you're also level 2. You're going to be cheaper because you're just a singleton. Let's do it. Excellent. Good naval strength. All right, then we're going to have to go and move our troops around here. Now, I'm wondering, since Cincinnati is so isolated, I may want to send one of our field cannons over there. But these are really good. They're armies. They've got a lot of experience levels. You know, do we want to do that, or do we want to have them somewhere they're going to be more active? Is an excellent question. I think for now, the thing to do will be to move them perhaps a little closer to the front, in particular where all the Indian units are, because they may declare war on me at some point, or I might declare war on them. I mean, Gandhi doesn't like to declare war if it leads to warmonger penalty. Freaking Indian city over there, it drives me crazy. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to move my cannons up and park them in some of these cities. I don't think we've got the anything that, you know, reduces or provides amenities if our units are parked inside of a city. Might be nice if we did, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I'll get some coastal defense as well. And I'm actually wondering if we do start a war against India, I probably do want to just wipe the city out just very quickly. That actually would be a good candidate for our artillery. Right? So you and you. I'm going to keep you near this city. Get one melee, one artillery. That should be fine. I'm going to get you to rest where you are. That's going to be okay. Great musician. You still don't have anywhere to be plopped down, right? Oh, yes, actually. We've got a spot for a great musician over there, so please do that. You are very hurt, but you should be able to smash the hell out of this dude. Get rid of this barbarian encampment. Excellent. Wonderful. We've got a writer, and again, I don't think we've got any slots for you. We do have some stuff being built here, but that's an art museum, so that's not going to help out. It'd be nice if there was a way to just, like, auto-send you somewhere, or, like, to one of the complete places. Just get a list of all the places that's got a slot. Oh, right, I guess I can look at the Great Work slot and see. Is there anywhere that's got a work of writing available? Answer is no. Okay, so we know that for sure, so we'll just go and move you over here, and I will put you to sleep. What do we have available right now? We've got archaeology stuff, we've got plenty of art stuff, and a music as well. Now, we sent one music. We've got an artist over here, though, so we can clearly send you somewhere. And we can use the artist teleport, but I'll just move you. That's going to be okay, and I think that's it for our great people. We got the musician, the artist, another musician over there, but we only had the one slot for music. So, okay, we'll hold off. Right, submarine, we're going to get you to wait. Here, relink with the Great Admiral, that's going to be fine. This battleship here, I'm going to move you up. And this musician's going to stay put where he is. I believe this is on standard game speed. It is. I do know the Sumerian special ability related to barbarian camps. It's very strong. It may be OP, I'm not sure. But everyone's got something that's OP. Like, that's the thing that you've got to remember. Basically, every nation's got something completely overpowered. The Sumerian ability is, whenever they clear a barbarian encampment, they also get the benefits of having cleared a tribal village, a goody hut. Which is very good. Yay, more ships. And more trade route capacity, which, yeah, we should... God, what do you build first? I'm going to build the power plant. I'm actually wondering if I should buy the trade routes. But we may... No, I'm going to save the money up for now. It's going to be okay. How's your population? You've got space to grow. You're only halfway up, actually. You could slow build a wonder. I don't think that's any good. You probably will get you to build traders. We do need builders as well. But I'm going to get you to build traders. That's going to be fine. Build me a power plant, ASAP. Very high priority. Build me a power plant. Basically, if you can build a power plant, that's what I want you to do from now on. We are going to repair the watermill for production in New York. And right, the artillery, which is also linked to the observation balloon, giving it the range of 3, is going to park itself, say, over here. So it'll be able to bombard the city should we go to war with India. And I believe I sent you to go, say, here. So this guy will position himself, say, right there. Okay. Battleship. I'm going to position you here and then just get you to wait, actually. And the submarine. Yeah, I don't know, like... Okay, I think I'm going to merge these two together for a little bit of safety. It's going to be fine. And we'll move you generally sort of towards England. I think that's what I'm going to do with all my units. I'm going to move them all sort of generally towards England, and we'll see if we can threaten things. Alright, you're going to go, and... we may still have to do a bit of barbarian spotting, at least until the borders expand a little bit. It does feel very wasteful. I'll give you a promotion. You can actually get the bombardment strength promotion. That's going to be quite good. Oh, thank you. I hate that you don't get a pop-up for enemies near cities or a city can bombard. Is that, like, incredibly shitty or not? Pretty incredibly shitty. I don't know why that is. Is this an England anti-tank crew over here? Ah, they're finally reaching me! Good. So then we get to blow them up. But we really need that to be a feature. Jerusalem declares war on Pericles. And Pericles declares war on Cleopatra. So Greece and Egypt are at war. Probably good for me.
Only the mob and the elite can be attracted by the momentum.
So, fascism? Fascism, yeah? Fascism. Let's do it. Right now we're Merchant Republic, which, don't get me wrong, is nice with the trade routes, although not that we're hitting the caps, it doesn't matter. We're going to switch to Fascism, which is going to be our 9-slot government over here. All combat units gain +4 strength, which is still good. 20% bonus on unit production. Blammo! Alright. And we get a Eureka towards computers as well. Alright. Let's consider this. Combat victories over units from this native conquest. Maybe. Military academies and seaports generate science. We do have a fair number of seaports. Units have less combat penalty from being injured. Is very nice. The production. I mean, it feels like martial law might actually really pay off for us. The science is good, but then... heavy and light cavalry units we're not really concerned about. Modern era melee and range units is going to be quite good for us, but we're not actually building any of those right now, but we will. These are super old ships. That's not relevant. I think we've done all of our upgrades. So that's not... professional army isn't needed right now. Oh. Wait. What? We can have martial law and propaganda? Interesting. Alright. Going book diplomacy. Open borders with all city-states. And +4 influence per turn towards running envoys. I like that. I think I've got to keep Merchant Confederation for the money, though. I think we can get rid of craftsmen, because the adjacency bonus to our industrial zone is not worth quite as much as they used to. The +1 amenities is actually incredibly important. Is there anything else we can do to get us extra amenities? We can get housing. Triangle trade is really good. That is a shite ton of money. I don't like the fact that we're not running any purple policies, but since we're going kind of war, I think this is going to be the way to go. Third alternative, +4 gold from each research lab, military academy, and power plant. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, I'm going to replace gunboat diplomacy. But money, money, amenities. Money. Yes, I know we have that one untouched aluminum, but we don't have... first of all, like, we definitely have some aluminum hooked up, and we don't have a builder there yet, but we're going to be building some soon. No, this is incorrect. This gold per turn doesn't take into account our current policies. I'm going to confirm. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. +95. Boom. Everyone always freaks out. Whenever we've got, like, the government change and the policy comes in, they're like, oh my god, you're losing so much money. It's like, chill. It's not factoring in our policies. It's as if we're running no policies for a second. We're making lots of money. Everything is awesome. Nuclear program. Does have the excellent Nobel Prize. Not that we have something that we're using that for. You know what we need? We do need professional sports because of the stadium. We need extra amenities to increase happiness, because right now things are kind of poop. This city is at max size, so I feel like I should probably get their neighborhood down. I'm going to build it right over here. I actually prefer the tundra, weirdly. You are going to go for a power plant. That's going to be fine. Boston is quite close to its population cap. because it doesn't have fresh water, but it doesn't actually have the ability to build an aqueduct, which is really bad. So we definitely need to get a neighborhood up and running here soon. So let's just go and put it here. I guess that's fine. Alright, so over here, I am going to, if I go there, I can't shoot. If I go here, I should be able to reach. Only a minor victory. Mechanized infantry. That's pretty good tech. That's very good tech. Cossack army over here. So let's take a look at mechanized infantry. Mechanized infantry. Has a baseline strength of 90 melee strength, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. Where do you... That's over here at satellites. Jeebus. Oh, that is quite good. Well, it's a good thing we have a lot of armies, because we're going to need that to compensate for the combat strength differential. But I'm not super worried, because the AI is mostly going to make poor life choices in general. So I think that's going to be fine. This artillery will actually have range 3. We're going to move it down here to help out with that. Cossacks, obviously you're not well suited to fight anti-tank crews, but it should be okay. And if I go over here, that's still the only English unit, huh? How bizarre. But I wonder if they're going to focus on coming through here or not. Like, I'm wondering, do I still send my fleet out around here to threaten the English cities? I think I will. I'll be a little bit cautious, though. Keep these guys a little bit more clustered. Now, I had quite a few units that were on auto movement rules, which may still be the case. That was the artillery that was moving up. I'm going to move it down to here with its balloons. Suppose you should actually just rest for now, as will you. Alright. As far as I know, those are the only red units. Of course, I don't have the red army. That would be crazy if as Russia I had that. Okay, religious warfare will go over there. I don't really care about it. Hey, thanks for the resub, Hafferson. Hafferson. Where are nukes when you need them? I'm thinking France is coming after me. Formal war declaration. Mm-hmm. Well, La Rochelle is right over here. America's got the mechanized infantry. Doesn't surprise me that there's going to be more of this. I'm actually surprised no one's brought India into this. I think if they brought India in as a joint war, they would join in.
No innovation in the past 200 years has done more to save lives and improve health than the sanitation revolution.
Alright. We got a spy boost. That's nice. I still need more power plants. If we're going to keep going, we do need to do that. Even though I realize it's sort of a, long-term investment, and maybe we need a short-term cover here. But I don't know. I think keep going here. We're going to be okay. Making lots of money, which is nice. Not enough to insta-buy units every turn or anything. But it's getting up there. Housing is still currently fine here, although they will need more soon. Why don't you get us a builder? That's going to be fine. New York, go ahead and... actually, I want you to repair your encampment. Thank you. You've got a range of 3, so you can bombard there. Excellent. You've got a range of 2, and can reach that, which is very nice. La Rochelle is supremely well defended from land, and, like, annoyingly so. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do about that. Scooch up a little here, see if we see anything interesting. Nothing yet.